What?
Have you met Kent Connolly? He's obsessed with some comic book character called the Silver Shroud. A 10-year-old with a comic book is charming. A grown man with a comic book is simply comical.
Nothing else for now.
I am the instrument of justice, and I cannot fall. Death has come for you, evildoer, and I am its shroud!
Congratulations, Arthur. You passed your portion of the test. Please proceed to the next phase.
It looks like that did the trick. And just in the nick of time. Any longer and I would have shot you myself. The bar, like most things in town, is owned by Hancock, a wolf in revolutionary sheep's clothing.
That's all.
The problem with people is, they always seem to be a few steps behind. We'll just have to drink ourselves stupid and hope they catch up.
Your thoughts?
I found at my age, the things you used to love often become a chore. Eating, sleeping, loving. No wonder old people are so bitter. They're jealous of who they used to be.
Any other advice?
If you catch me dancing, then do me a favor and play some music. It'd be awkward otherwise.
Any words of wisdom?
I don't know what you're expecting to get out of this partnership, but that doesn't really matter, does it? All that matters is what you're willing to give.
Your thoughts?
Some people think high society types are only good at fox hunting and tax evasion, but that's not entirely true. We also play a mean game of croquet.
That was all I had. Heads up.
Towns that survive on tourism tend to fight modernity. And the more outdated they become, the more dependent they are on history.
Your thoughts?
In life, always do what you think is best. That way, at least one person in this world will die happy. The combat zone is nothing short of barbaric. Just another reminder I don't fit in. The Boston airport. If we're lucky, maybe we can still catch a flight.
Hey.
An outpost with working power and defensive walls. This should be easier for settlers to defend, although I'm sure raiders thought the same.
Your thoughts?
Beware of love. Many of life's goals, big and small, fall victim to its pursuit.
Your thoughts?
The other day, a man told me about the science behind gender superiority, and I told him, no matter how inferior he seemed, I'd continue treating him as an equal.
Just curious what you're thinking.
When you're a socialite, you learn to do a lot of things. You learn to dance like Fred Astaire, you learn to smile like Chaplin, and drink like Sinatra. None of it is useful in the real world, of course, but what is? Doctors help us live, artists teach us how. The thing I miss the most about the old world. My shoe collection. I'd build it back again, but all the best designers are dead, and all the best skins are extinct.
Any other advice?
Some people really are what they eat. They're as plain as mac and cheese. Don't be one of them. It would be nice if we could find an old cinema. Maybe they'll have some of the classics, with Vera Keys and Dean Domino. They say music is the language of the soul, and dancing its heartbeat.
We need someone who can bring the whole Commonwealth together in a common cause. And I think you've got it in you to be that leader.
The Minutemen are slow, outdated, and poorly dressed, which means you could just change the hats and it'd still be an improvement. I say go for it.
Okay. I'll do it.
And so a pact is made. Time will tell what becomes of it.
Good. Good.
By the way, Preston, I've got some ideas for a new haircut. The one you have right now clearly isn't working for you.
You're gonna have to get used to it. You should join us. We could always use more help.
As much as I'd like to, darling, I go by the old rule. 3's a crowd, 4's a party. So find someone else and ask again. Life is full of censorship. If I met a random stranger, I couldn't spit in his eye, and I damn sure as hell couldn't show him my breasts. But I can put a bullet in his brain. That much is allowed. The question is why.
Your thoughts?
I don't like thieves, but I'm not against giving a first-time offender a slap on the wrist. I just make sure to use a machete.
No, never mind.
I never do.